on, y'all? TRL here with the first preview for the Cardinals this season. Football is back tomorrow. We got college football going on right now. I'm going to see if I can do a little bit more of Arizona State content. They're playing Mississippi State today, so I'll give an update on that when the game is over. It starts in a few hours, so we'll see how ASU does. But as far as the Cardinals go, first game of the season's tomorrow. They're taking on the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. Starting off the season on the road. After a long off season, Cardinals football is finally back, and I'm actually excited. That's something I did not see myself saying for quite a little bit of a longer time, but I'm actually excited for this season. I actually can't wait for tomorrow. Now, while I do have expectations for this team, I also would not be shocked if it all completely went to shit, because that is what normally happens. So, anyway. But going over to New Orleans, the Saints are kind of, I guess they're in a rebuild. Derek Carr did retire, so they kind of, in my opinion, don't really have the guy at quarterback right now. Spencer Rattler is going to be starting, Arizona native. He's going to be starting for the Saints tomorrow. So, one thing that I would expect going into this game is the defensive line improving. Our Monty Austin-Fort really invested a lot of money into the defensive line this season with Josh Sweat, Dalvin Tomlinson, bringing back Calais Campbell, guys like that. So I would expect a lot of action from the run defense with Alvin Kamara, because Spencer Rattler does tend to turn over the ball a lot. So I would expect the Saints to probably try to run the ball a lot. They do have a first-year head coach in Kellen Moore, so an offensive-minded guy. So, to be honest, we don't really know what the Saints' offense is going to be like just yet. So, but with Spencer Rattler starting, I would expect the Cardinals' defense to, get a turnover or two at least. And, one thing I really hope improves, I know it's only week one. We don't really know what kind of team the Cardinals are going to be within the first 4 weeks or so. Hopefully the pass rush gets a little bit better. Zaven Collins was the leader in sacks last season with only 5, which is embarrassing. So let's see if Nick Corrales can adjust the defense a little bit more and, give guys like Josh Sweat, Dalvin Tomlinson, and all these other guys that they brought in, let's hope that they can get to the quarterback this season, because that was probably the biggest struggle of the team last year, was not being able to get to the quarterback. And when they did get to the quarterback, they weren't able to complete the sack. So defensively, I can't wait to see a lot of guys like Will Johnson as well. First NFL game. Budda Baker coming back as the team captain. And, of course, Calais Campbell back on the Cardinals for his last season where it all started. So that'll be very cool to watch as well. Titan Crawford as well, who looked pretty good in preseason. That's another guy I can't wait to see if he does see the field quite a bit. Hopefully Jonathan Gannon does play him a lot. Offensively, though, this is what is going to determine the Cardinals' season. The defense looked pretty good last year, especially towards the second half of the season. The defense did their job. Offensively, that is what is going to determine the Cardinals' 2025-2026 season. Kyler Murray, this is his last chance. I don't think there's a fan out there who disagrees with me when I say I think that this is Kyler Murray's final chance to do something with the Cardinals. While even if he does screw up this season, I don't think there's another quarterback they can get the following year, so they might be stuck with Kyler. But as far as the franchise quarterback title goes, this is probably his final chance at proving he can be that franchise quarterback for the Cardinals. This is year 7 now. Still doesn't have a playoff win yet, so normally you never get that long in the NFL without a playoff win as the starter of the team that originally drafted you. So this organization has been very patient with Kyler Murray. Hopefully he can go out there and prove people wrong this season. Marvin Harrison Jr. going into his second year. He's looked really good in the offseason. We'll see if he can have a second-year leap, because last season, while he had a not-so-bad rookie season, it wasn't really a rookie year that we were all hoping and praying for. I could see Marvin Harrison Jr. going over the 1,000-yard mark this season, though, with double-digit touchdowns, if his chemistry with Kyler Murray has gotten better over the offseason, which by everything that both Marvin and Kyler are saying in interviews, their relationship has gotten a lot better. So we'll see if they can get better as far as their chemistry goes, because last year it didn't really look like it was there. Trey McBride coming off of a monster season. He'll look to build off of that as well. I would expect him to go over 1,000 yards as well. James Conner, I know he's pushing. He's in it. He's 30 years old, but he's coming off back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. He's still killing it. No doubt in my mind, he's going to have another really good season. Trey Benson as well, entering his second year. We didn't really see him a lot last year, but hopefully that changes. He could be a good backup to James Conner. James Conner needs to take a play or two off. My biggest concern with the Arizona Cardinals, though, this season is being able to stay healthy. It feels like that's just a key issue on why the Cardinals cannot be the team that we want them to be. And while a lot of it is because of coaching mismatches and stupid decisions and this and that, it's also because the team cannot stay healthy. A lot of the guys that Monty Ossenfort signed last season weren't able to stay healthy. So hopefully the people that he's brought in and the people that he's re-signed will be able to stay healthy throughout the season. As far as injuries go, though, heading into this game, as far as I know, the only player that Jonathan Gannon has announced will not be playing is Will Hernandez. And Walter Nolan obviously will not be playing his first NFL game tomorrow. He was injured even before preseason, so another rookie in the first round that the Cardinals have drafted bites the dust. We probably won't see him until later into the season as well. It is what it is. But yeah, as far as I know, Will Hernandez will not be playing. And for the Saints, the only player I've read so far that will be out with an injury is Chase Young. So that's a big hit for the Saints pass rush. And that could be a factor as well. Maybe Kyler Murray will have more time in the pocket now. And James Conner can not get stuffed because the offensive line wasn't really as good. It was decent, but not as good last season. But as far as this game goes, I think that the Cardinals will be victorious tomorrow. It's week one. This could be a trap game. You really never know. You never know what kind of teams you're going to be facing up until about week 5. So that's how early upsets go. So I'm not going into this game saying, oh yeah, the Cardinals, this is a guaranteed win. Not at all. The Cardinals are going to have to go into New Orleans and really not let the trap game get to them. Because on paper, the Cardinals should win this game. But like I said, early upsets do happen. So, but I do think the Cardinals will win this game and head back home for week 2 with a 1-0 record. So let me know what you guys think about the Cardinals. Football is finally back. NFL football is back tomorrow. Can't wait. I am actually excited for once. So we'll see how it goes. Go Cardinals, and see what they do tomorrow.